Good morning, everybody. This is Davey from the New Trader. This is Larry. Let's see today what this market have to offer. Today we have FOMC minutes at 2 o'clock, and we also have Nvidia reporting earnings at, if I'm not mistaken, at 4:20 after the market close. So it's gonna be a big day, I guess. Probably the market's gonna be a little bit sleepy before the FOMC minutes, but Nvidia is pumping and it's still at 136.38. It's really going higher. The question is, are we gonna be holding those prices or not during this day? Like, I guess most of the things are speculations until we really manifest. Like, I know they're gonna be reporting like there is I think it's some deals that didn't. It's like they're gonna have a decrease in their revenue, but like it's just for one quarter. I don't know if it's this one or what, but apparently it might be the next one. So we're gonna see what happened there. But yeah, so Nvidia reporting earnings today. That's a very good news. Like, let's see what they say, how they are doing with those bans and those tariff and those things. And yeah. So we're gonna be looking also at PLTR. PLTR yesterday really flushed. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, not just at the end of the day. Like, basically, it went all the way down to 120.86 cents. So, and then it recuperated a bit, but still going down. I mean, like, I don't know. It doesn't look that strong today to me. Though it's trying to recuperate. But yeah, let's see what we have at the end. And how are you doing, Marie?
I'm doing very well. Beautiful day today. Mosquitoes are killing, but beautiful day. Slept well. I love the sun. So quite pleased.
Very nice. Yeah.
And you? How are you doing, David?
Pretty much the same answer than you are. Like, very good. I sleep good. I took a walk. Mosquito were eating me alive.
Insane.
But the day is beautiful. So yeah.
Insane, eh? The mosquitoes are insane.
Yeah. It's so that was interesting, but you know, it's this season, like this part of the year, like this month, it's normal that they are that active. So
No, not like by now. They've definitely lightened up, but because we've had so much like cool and wet, the wet really helps to, and it's in their season. So the fact that we've had a lot of wet, that just gave them a boost shot.
Yeah. Okay.
So they went deep into the grass, in the bushes, everywhere. It's just been mental.
So technically, what you're saying is that now we're supposed to have less mosquito than in August, so let's say.
No, in July and August, there's a whole lot less. This year, it's the biggest time for the mosquitoes. And the fact that they are so strong was because of a lot of wet.
Okay.
But like, we're hoping that the sun and the dry, that really, really affects them. So we're hoping that they're going to be dried up.
Well, they are very fat right now. They are chubby, so
Oh,
a lot of blood.
yeah. Way too healthy for my game. So let's get rid of those.
Mosquitoes only drink blood, or they do eat something else?
No blood.
Only blood?
Yeah. They love blood.
So technically,
But blood from whatever, right? So
yeah,
from
any
birds,
animal,
anywhere.
It would be interesting to find out why they only drink blood. So that's why maybe people say, if you are like, the blood thing that they do, like that is like a sausage. Maybe that's why they say, like, oh, if you are eating that, you're gonna die young, because mosquito do. I think.
Oh, you mean blood pudding?
Yeah, like the blood pudding. They say if you eat that, you're gonna die younger, and like I guess it's because, like, if I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna actually take a quick look at that. The life of a mosquito is like 3 days or 7 days, something like that.
I think, yeah, it's very short.
Mosquito. Yeah, the female lasts from 42 days to 56 days, but the males only last 10 days. Hey, there is,
You like that, eh?
there is a
A little discrepancy there
yeah, like what the
in
heck?
the power.
What are you mosquito doing that you last like 25% compared to the female? Oh yeah. So yeah, coming back to trading, yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
So coming back to trading, as I say, NVDA pumping up. I don't know what I want to trade yet. Like I definitely like Nvidia, but like I don't want to buy Nvidia like at 135. Like not saying that it doesn't work. To this name is amazing, but it's just like I would like to see a pullback on Nvidia, and I think we could have it. Like I mean, probably not to 131, but yeah. Like we have Coinbase, we have QBTS, we have Shopify, Coin. We have a bunch of names that we can pick, but AMD also, Amazon. So let's say let's go one by one. Let's say QBTS is something I normally don't trade, but let's say I want to look at it just to see what it's doing, and yeah, that tape is selling for sure for now. It's in selling mode. Okay, just pre-market, but it's looking good. Let's say if we have any bounce for QBTS, for impressive that it looks like, we will be looking at 1550. I know how far that is, but remember how those names trade. So 1550, and if it's before that, where could be a bounce? 16 probably.
Yeah, 16. You're welcome, Dumbo. You're welcome.
So that's 16, and then that 1550. And if we bounce clean for any of those, I think make a lot of sense. Yeah, let's see. So toward the hop side, yeah, I really don't want to pay attention to that because 1694, 1698 is heavy enough. So like this thing is gonna bounce probably 10 cents or maybe 20 cents, and then it's probably gonna be flushy. I don't know. Let's say let's put a line there at 1695, and let's see what it wants to do. So when we go to PLTR, as I said yesterday, was that tape was clearly selling, and that was interesting for saying the least. But yeah, I wanna see 23. That size is not that big.
PLTR, there's really nothing much.
Yeah, I see that. So PLTR might be alone actually from 123. Probably from before, but let's say we don't jump the trigger on that one. 123.50 or 123, those two prices are interesting. So I know that 123.50 have 0 sizes, but like literally 3 lot and 14. It's like 17 lot in total. So but yeah, let's see if PLTR is wanting to keep going higher. Sorry about that. And yeah,
Ship something.
17, 125 have like 23 lot. Plus 99 lot. Yeah, that one has a little bit more, so like that will be bigger. And yeah, let's see. I'm gonna be reading the tape a lot in any trade I'm gonna be taking. I want to see more clear what those things are doing. Nvidia right now for sure is selling, like it's showing that, but let's look at that tape as well. So Nvidia, the tape is clean-ish compared to how it has been lately. But
Like 134.
It's only me or the price action of Nvidia for the pre-market have been a little bit too choppy. And even yesterday, after 10, after 11, is that it got very choppy. So
Well, when you're looking at the tape, it's kind of it's a battle between 135 and 136. 137's got some.
that 135 have 500 lot in one side and 280 at the other. So
Exactly. So 135 is huge.
I want to zoom out. Let's see. Right in the 15 minute. Okay, let's see. 136.68, 136.65, 136.65. That price is relevant. That 136.65. I actually gonna put a line there, a blue line. And then we have. There we go, look at that. Yeah, we got 25 minutes. Somebody turned on some machines, that's for sure, right there. I like that. I haven't seen it in Nvidia. I'm not seeing the same type of move in PLTR. I just want to take a look everywhere, and I don't see the same move on SPY either. So yeah, watch out for Nvidia. I only see it on Nvidia. Did you see any move in something else?
No.
No, so it's only Nvidia.
QBTS did pull back.
Okay, let's
Obviously, TQQ, yes.
see. Okay, I see. Actually, the move probably came from the Qs.
Yeah. Because Tesla is above. Usually Tesla is.
That's what I mean. Like, it's very tricky. Like, I don't know. That's when we had the conversation in the past. Like, do they have any information about how long human beings, like the average person there is capable of waiting? Like, I liquidated Tesla yesterday,
Yep.
and now like it's using the level I liquid like it was the 350. It's using it as a level of support. So, like. Exactly when you decide to go out, now you just start moving again. So it's
You want to scream?
well, like I'm okay, like because I know like this is in my opinion, in my way of thinking, like Nvidia, Tesla is gonna go to 400 and more, but the 400 was my ideal target. It's just like at 350, like I want to get Nvidia, like because I think money wise is more. Nvidia from 131 to above 150 than Tesla at 400 from the last $50 that I will be leaving on in there. So it's just and like the one I actually want to hold for longer is Nvidia. So like, but yeah, it's just funny that you get out and like it move, and it's not like me. I see it happening to you. I see it happening to everybody. So it's like Nvidia is coming down fast and furious. I mean, like, what happened there?
Well, I think they heard you.
Like earning days is funny normally. Like I have to keep myself away from earning days, day trading. Eventually, like because I sometimes elaborate some ideas and that doesn't end well.
135.80 is huge. There's a double. I'm gonna put that there.
Double stacking. Double stacking. Yeah, and I say PLTR might be along and look at where it's going PLTR. So. But I don't know, like PLTR, probably we're gonna let it push and then, uh, yeah, because though PLTR has sold a lot already yesterday, uh, I don't think he will be able to trade for too long above 125, at least for now. But as I say, let's those tape talk, and I will try to shut up and just like shut up my ideas and
Yeah.
you know, let it manifest. And I'm gonna do the same than yesterday, which is I'm gonna get little by little in.
Okay, so get ready. There we go. So NVIDIA is going to the 135.80. Wonderful.
I have an order to get short in Nvidia. In order to get short, Nvidia just went like crazy. But PLTR and short in PLTR at 125.03. And no FOMO here. Just I know you're gonna get that. I just don't know if it's gonna work or not. Say initial position only, just and then if it works, I will be willing to add. But that doesn't seem like a position that is going to work. So we're gonna let it do whatever I wanna do. And there we're gonna be out. That's okay. As I say, we don't have to force it. I add another order to go short on that thing. PLTR and talking. The spread on SPY is very tight, and oh my goodness, Nvidia. PLTR, you were a nasty boy, my guy. I resort PLTR. Not that I believe a lot on it, but okay, that tape on NVIDIA. Yeah.
You got Google?
No, I got NVIDIA. NVIDIA alone. And now I'm gonna try to short the game on PLTR. Come on, PLTR. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. PLTR, come on, you cannot do better than that. NVIDIA, I am not adding more to NVIDIA. As I say, like, I like this thing I'm doing. It's interesting. I don't know how to explain it, like clearly, but okay. Let's say I'm gonna add a little bit more. That is to PLTR. It's a little bit strange, but I think it's working decently. Okay, so reading the tape on NVIDIA, we went below the 50 and we are doing what? So we have, okay, there we go. 49, okay, heavy offer at 50. We left the 50, but not with momentum. So is this a trade where I want to add? No, this is not a trade where I want to add. When we lift that order, we didn't win anywhere. And there we go. Probably now, yes, that was a 10 cents. Okay, let's add a bit. That changed my mind right there. I add a little bit, just a little bit, and there we go. And oof, man, maybe I want to add more, but like, let's see. Um, very interesting. Mhm. Yeah, watch out! In that tape on Nvidia is not selling. That tape on Nvidia is not selling.
Look at Spy.
Yeah, he have moved like $1.
Continuing a big one.
Okay, I add a little bit more to this NVDA, and let's see. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't go, it's okay, my guy. So PLTR is the one that is going. PLTR, do I want to add more to PLTR? As I said, this is a bit strange, but hey, it is what it is. So okay, and reading the tape on PLTR, that's a for sure. So 124, 124. This is a tape that is selling. Again, it's I don't know, like I mean, a hedge fund saying like, no, probably I don't want any more PLTR. Sell the crap out of it. We don't need it. I don't know, but yeah, it's going to tank. Yeah, let's hold on to that one. Look at that beautiful tray on PLTR. I know it's not printing a lot, but it's like I'm just trying to get familiar with that thing of averaging. Like it's not averaging down, it's averaging in, and I think I like it because you keep your losses very small, and when a trade is working, it works for good. Like yes, I have like less than half of the share I normally will have in PLTR, but why? Because I am playing it this way. So, but like I could easily add to, let's say, NVDA at that price if I think it's a good buy. Let's see. I'm gonna add, and that's gonna be my last ad. Let's see if this thing is gonna go. It's gonna go. PLTR. PLTR 50 2350. I'm gonna try to hold on to PLTR for a little bit. I'm breaking even on PLTR anyways, so Nvidia is the one I cannot break even yet. I have to let it develop. But that tape I like it a lot. That tape on NVDA is beautiful. People, you shouldn't be buying too much of this today. Remember, I need to buy it at 131. What are you trading, Marie?
I was trading it's QBTS or
Mhm.
GTI.
Your usual suspects?
Yeah, my usual suspects.
Yeah, they looks very similar, both of them. I can
Yeah.
see that. in that pullback, I'm gonna add a little bit more to NVIDIA. And let's see. Okay. Come on, Nvidia. Tape, let's see. Tape 135, 74, 75, 74, 73. Holding 74 quite well. Lost the 74, going for the 70s. But 10 cents up, right there.
Hey.
90, 90, 95, 80. Okay, back to the 70. But a lot of volatility around there. I think one of those two trades is not going to work probably. But I don't know. Like PLTR is clearly selling on the tape. NVIDIA is clearly buying on the tape. So we're going to see what we can see a little bit further.
Farther?
Yeah, like farther up or farther down. For now, it has been holding the 70. Let's see. Probably we don't want to see it breaking the 70, but I wouldn't see why we wouldn't retest the 135.50, which is a very rounded number. There we go. We lost the 70. Like, yeah. Okay, lost this. Yeah, there we go. The test of the 50, and I like that reply on the 50. I do like how we reply at the 50. So okay. Yeah, PLTR still going down. NVIDIA, come on, NVIDIA, okay, you can do better. I actually gonna reduce the risk on the trade a bit. I gave it 11 cents below the 50, so my stop loss is at 135.40, 135.39.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to see it going below there, so like I know the reply have been very good. Like I mean, that 135.50 really got bought out, but yeah, we don't know. It's not holding the 70s yet. We want to see it holding the 70 for good. PLTR keep tanking. As I say, probably one of those two trades is not gonna work, and it seems to be like if it is NVIDIA that it's not going to work. Right now we are losing a little bit of that strength at the 135.50. We are printing 135.50 and we are very quiet right there at the 51, 53, and then we go. I think if we lost that 50, it's not gonna be pretty. So I'm glad that I reduced the risk a little bit in there. Let's see, 50, 51 holding. Once we don't hold that, it's a short run from it probably. So heavy bid, heavy offer. Both of them at 135.49, 47, 46, 45. Are we gonna be printing 39? Probably yes. We are just 2 cents from there, and we gonna be out right there. No. Again. Come on, my guy. Just 1 cent. Yeah, there we go. We are out. We are out of that tray.
Big pull.
Big pull, yeah, and yeah, I kind of don't like. I like, yeah, it's as I say. Once we lost the 50, like, but this tape is strong. It's not the name and where I wanna be going short. So PLTR, I decided to hold it for longer based on the tape obviously selling and like no stress out. I just want to see if it really wants to go down or not. Because yesterday this thing went to 120. 120.68, but
Okay.
today we get to 120. Hey, good for it. Like, and look how like heavy bid right there. Getting
You're in what? PLTR?
PLTR, yeah, and it's yeah, that bid is not holding at all. Like, I actually should be adding to this trade. Let's add a bit more. Still gonna be breaking even. Let's see what it wants to do. And NVIDIA is NVIDIA at a point where I wanna buy it back. Let's see.
Yeah, 135 is still there. It's just ginormous.
Yeah, 135.
But
But
you
like,
see 130. Do you see 133 and 134? 133 and 132. Oof.
ay, ay. Okay, let's see NVIDIA. What do you want to do, my guy? Man, that probably is a good price. So So I got an order at 135 to get some, and let's see if it's gonna work or not. Like, I don't like it. Like, what I don't like on it is the way this looks. Is like, it looks like if it wants to keep going down, especially on that tape. Like, I mean, yeah, watch out for it. But like, we don't know. But yeah, PLTR pushing back up. Is it gonna be able to get me out? Probably. Yeah, I don't want to repeat the mistake. I moved my stop loss in PLTR. You remember, guys, how I got stop at break even yesterday on PLTR, and then it keep going. So I'm trying to read the tape on PLTR because I did add to PLTR and like that. Let's see. I'm gonna focus in one ticket as I think they are a bit correlated, so I don't want to have one right and one wrong, and then when that happens, I feel my brain is divided, like one side is thinking up and the other is thinking down. I know I have an order at 135 for NVDA. And that makes sense to me, but I'm going to be breaking even on PLTR as just a prudency because I add, and now that it come back on the level, I don't think it's worth it to be holding for any risk.
Okay.
Yeah, I think if he lost the 124.23, he's gonna be manifesting a little bit better. And even Nvidia is coming back. As I say, I have an order to get some NVDA at 135. But the reason why I'm shorting PLTI is the same reason I said long ago. It's the tape is selling. So I mean, like, did I add a little bit too much risk probably in there at that top? But I think it's the right thing to do. Like, I mean, it's look at that bit. It's no holding here, no holding there. Like, I mean, he didn't hold the 20. He didn't hold the 80s. Sorry. Now it's gonna go to the 20. I am waiting for it to lose the 20. So breaking even. Why? Because like you have done so many tests in between that like if you hold the 20 for too good and it's not holding the 20, why would I be holding to this? And then 80.
Makes sense.
This is a bigger trade than that, and that's why I like yesterday I took the only name out of the name I was looking at that was selling off that way. It was the only short that worked, and like out of the name I was looking at. And who tell me that? The tape. Look, it went through 50, swallow huge bit, and is not able to catch up. So look at that bit that they're at 44, at 123.44, and what it does, it gap down 10 cents. You see, like
Yep.
heavy bid at 131, like at then another 10 cents, and it will be responsible for me to not take partial. Here comes money.
Nice job. Nice job.
Dollar. That's so beautiful, my guy. That's so freaking beautiful. And if you see, it was going to happen. The same thing that happened yesterday. Like my break even was here. I'm gonna get out at break even for for moving to break even. But what I did this time, I put my stop loss on top here, and I had.
Nice.
And like, whoop. If you see the thing rock in the way, lift your feet.
I like that.
Nvidia, I'm gonna start adding again. I'm gonna start building a position because I think Nvidia is no. I think it's gonna go down a bit more probably. I don't know, but let's look at that tape. Yeah, you see that tape is doing exactly the opposite. And yeah, 127. Okay, I got some at the 20s. And let's see if we want to build up the 21, 17, sell off by 3 cents. 3 cents, 2 cents. Okay, that was a gap down. I'm gonna make sure I don't take a big loss on that one. So let's get a little bit more at the 35. I actually want to see it a little bit below the 35. $35.10, like yesterday, holding. Okay, now we have something here, so let's see. Go below 10, my guy, again. 35.10. S'il vous plaît.
French is coming out. Watch out.
Okay, I'm gonna add it there anyway, so I think it doesn't want to offer the thing. Let's see if you want to offer the thing again. If it doesn't offer the thing, we're gonna try to write it up. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Now the 10 might come, like I see, for 14. Yeah, but that's
that's my life, Marie. That's my life.
$22. Okay, now we are rebidding a little bit below. I think that's the point of the reversal for NVDA. It's my life. So last ad in there, last ad before I proved to be wrong. For NVDA, like now, any ad that I will do has to be on above 135.22, meaning that the trade is working. If it is not the case, so hey, don't add and make it simple. So I'm gonna add a little bit more to Palantir, and I'm still gonna be breaking even on that name. I just think, yeah, you know me.
See.
I kind of say that I don't like to take those two trades because they seem to be correlated, but like, if you notice the flush in Palantir, look at NVDA. It's just slower, grinding there, grinding here, not really going that much down. So Palantir, I want to try to leave it alone, leave it quiet, and like, because what happens is that like maybe now like he puked his share, maybe, I don't know. We're gonna check it out if that's the case. If he did puke all his shares around there, like in that sell-off, or whoever, like whatever is selling there, if this was a puke seller, I know that sounds a little bit weird, but like that's how I have heard from many places. So if he did that, like, hey, probably it's gonna be a long and my trade is not gonna work. But the way that this tape was selling, it was constant. Like, I mean, it's not like, let's say we are printing 24. Yeah, like that's a selling. So, and that's at they're right at 24, and like it makes sense that we fight for it because it's a whole dollar level, and like we came from very low. So okay, let's see. We are printing 11. Imbalance go through 0, 8, 24, 3, 4. You see, like little by little, it just go lower. I know if there is relevant participation, if they want to confuse that part, but yeah, back to 07. Offer at 10, offer at 12, and after it left the offer, okay, it left the offer at 124.30, and then gap down a couple cents. That's not good. That's still saying that there is a lot of sellers in there. Let's see. Okay, another heavy offer, and he gap up 10 cents. You see, that's what I mean. Like maybe he did puke all his shares around there. So I'm gonna hold at break even without looking much at this. I'm gonna try to build up a little bit more on NVDA because if this name is already pushing up for good, my average price is still 124.85. 30 cents above from there, I think, something like that. So NVDA, those 20 have been a lot of trouble for you, Nvidia. I don't know. I don't want to see you losing the 22 again. So the problem is that I think it didn't test the 35 for good. So 22, 22, 135, 21, 17, 16. Heavy offer at 17 and it's dropping. Not heavy, but it's dropping. So then we come the 10 again, the 10, and it drop and be like this trade may not work. Why do I say that? Now we went through the 20 like nothing, and we went to the 10 and we didn't get the same reply at the 10. Like that thing was weaker than previously right now. So we are printing 08, 3508. Reoffer at 10. Like there is a lot of trade going through right there at that 35.10 or around that price. So that probably that was the best price to get, but like I thought I was not gonna get it, and like yeah, you see we came back slowly back like to the 16, 17, 18. Or it dropped dramatically, or it will go higher dramatically. So let's see. Not that it has to do that, but like because like that level where we are right now is very trappy. Like there we go. You see, like 08, it lost the 10 again, but it rebid and reoffered right away. I say I'm going to add like the price is convincing me of adding there. I say I want to see it trading below the 135. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a little bit, and I'm gonna reduce the risk. Though, as I say, I'm going little by little. I'm supposed to be adding more, but like above, so not below. But that price is really convincing. Like I mean, the 135.10 seems to be a beautiful long for NVDA. No financial advice, as I say. Like take those trades on your own risk. Okay, I got out of PLTR. That was a very good trade. Unfortunately, I didn't took more partial, but this is still okay. We are building this for the long. So, okay, so Let's see. Let's test it. Let's not get too convinced of it. Test it out. Test it out. Okay, as I say, add a little bit more. That's why we're gonna leave it quiet. Let's go back to Palantir. I don't think, as I say, like Palantir. Do we want to reload the short? Probably, but let's see. Let's take a look at that tape. I'm gonna drop off the order at 80 because I don't want to get it at 80. So I have an order to get Palantir. Just testing is little by little. Let's see. For anybody watching, in my opinion, Palantir is still selling. I'm gonna do it a little bit different. I know I had a different order, but like it will be like I think with this. So let's see. Yes, okay, yeah, I got out right away. But that was a different execution, so let's see. Okay. Okay, let's focus into Palantir, as I say. Okay, so Okay, so keep adding to Palantir as it's coming down, but okay, now it's printing higher. Let's see. We definitely don't add around there. Now we just have to wait to see if it doesn't get us out. What are you trading, Marie?
Nothing. I'm just looking to see if I can see a bottom and a reversal. And you, what are you trading, Davey?
I have Palantir and NVDA,
Okay.
and one short, one long.
Oish. Are they both working?
They are both flat, pretty much. They are not working. They are not doing anything, and it's yeah, they are both at a critical point, and I guess that because of the index also being a little bit muted, they are not doing much.
Mm-hmm.
Palantir have less probability of working because he have been trying to hold above 125.
Mm-hmm.
But and I'm short on Palantir, but like Nvidia is looking very good, or looking very promising, I should say. And yeah, so let's just see who manifest before. But in Palantir, even if I like, let's say if that trade doesn't work, I wouldn't be going long. Like I don't like the way that that tape is behaving.
Okay.
So because I don't like the way it's behaving, I would prefer not to go long there. Spy is kind of going down, but did you see that how Spy is moving? Like just anybody watching it, it's Spy is chop, but down. Like in the 5 minute, it looks like little dojis almost. Not dojis, but like
In the 5?
yeah, like this chart is looking awkward. Yes, not looking that good though. Now it's going a little bit more violent. Let's see if there's any other name. Piotr got me out, so let's see what he wants to do. Put
Oh, that's incredible. Which one are you long on?
Nvidia. The guys are short. Probably. Don't get me wrong, it will make sense. Like, if he lost that 25 thing, it's gonna get very nasty. But it is not trading like if you wanna lose it, so. PLTR, my guy, I am not leaving you alone. I reduced my risk a bit on NVDA, just following your comment there. Like, yes, it looks like a good loan, but the fact that it's like it having this long and it haven't took off, so it's not looking like yes, like hey, what I did, I built up a position, like not that big, but like what I mean, like little by little without much stress. If you see, like add. If you break the low, I'm out. But if you break the high, hey, it's good. Still okay. So like that 35 thing is one of the most important price. I don't know why, but yesterday it was very similar as well.
135.10?
Yeah, I don't know why, but like 135 thing, like yesterday, like let's say we're gonna go like this yellow line here, 135 thing. Let's go yesterday for you to see. Like it was in a hopper resistance. So, but it was. I would have to go in the 5 minute. Yeah, you see? Yeah, exactly what I like. This is yesterday trading at that 35 thing. It's the second line here. You hold it, lose it, then hold it again, and that's what he's trying to. The second the hopper line here. So
Okay, so it's
like,
really.
Yeah, like I don't know why, but hey, somebody's buying it at 35 thing. That's a for sure. PLTR could be saying add to me, but I'm gonna make it a little bit more clear for PLTR. Like I won't be adding unless it break the trend on my favor. Like right now, I know we are. Let's say if I take the high of this was the previous trend. Yeah, this looks attractive to me as it have been already slowing down. The volume did spike here, and we didn't went anywhere. This trade I could be adding without having to justify much to myself, but let's say it is true that we are holding a trend up yet, and we could be breaking the trend down toward the upside. So that's why I don't want to be there. I don't want to add until we are, let's say, around here. Like why? Because if we break here, this is very bullish, and if we keep holding with this one, there is two reasons in that trend that can be against me. So yeah, it's okay. When you get around here, I'm gonna be adding, but around here, not before. And yes, my target is below the low of the day for PLTR. Nvidia breaking, so I guess that's gonna be out for me. But normally, yeah, okay, let's see. This is the time that matter for that. Like why? Because like it's gonna do one of the two things. So okay, PLTR breaking down apparently, probably. Let's see. Uh, man, I tightened the stop loss, so let's add a bit more to that. Okay, still tight on Nvidia, but I couldn't resist to add. As I say there, like in my opinion, that's a good price.
35 then?
Yeah, and I don't think it's gonna be trading like. And this is the last test, I guess, before we break through toward the high. If it's gonna go higher, if it doesn't go any higher, hey, still okay. My stop loss is 134.93, so I am just giving it a couple cents there. And let's see. PLTR definitely still having a stress, feeling the stress around there, like not breaking any trend, not fading any trend. So let's see what it wants to do. It is trappish because you haven't been able to make a higher high. That's technically a higher low, and the resistance in that lower high, sorry, is huge. So as I say, once we break a little bit below, Nvidia is gonna get me out very soon, apparently. So yeah, in PLTR, like we are close to the point where I want to add, but I want to see that candle going a little bit lower. 2460 is the actual price where I want to see that test. 2465, 2465, right above the VWAP. That's where I want to add, if I am going to be adding. But look at Nvidia, as I say, like it doesn't want to let it go, man. Like I mean, it keep bouncing and bouncing from that 35 and 10. And I know my trading is like, this is super weird, but like, hey, it's working. I don't know. And it's funny when you put more head at the same job, it's different things happen, and it's like
When you what?
when you put more heads, like more people thinking about something, and like because like let's say I talk a lot and I convince myself of so many things, then sometimes I can think, oh yeah, that's the best idea. And I'm like, no, guess what? It's not the best idea. And like my wife knowing nothing about trading is proving that. Well, knowing nothing about trading, you know what I mean. Having limited information, but like what I'm talking about here, guys, or anybody watching, or Marie, is like the way of taking the trades, like holding a whole size for the whole loss, which was what I was doing previously. Holding a whole size for a very small loss and retake the trade if needed at a key point, or building a position, which is what I am doing on Nvidia. Well, what I am doing more and more is building positions, like
Okay.
because I see like when I am wrong, like I lose nothing, and when I am right, though I have that little uncomfortable feeling because I am making my price worse and worse. But it's still printing good. Like that trade on PLTR, like as long as you have the longevity of the trade in the right direction, you should be okay by doing that. But like it's weird. Like look at that trade. Like that's one trade. So and like yes, I'm not saying that you can do that all the time, but like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 times adding like just little that it doesn't worsen my price too much. And yeah, if you take off here, good money. If you just get me out here, small loss. So PLTR really, yeah, look at what it did. It broke the trend, but now it's gonna break the trend toward the upside apparently. That's a big candle there. I say I want to add that 165, but like, and I know I add before. I still respect my rule here, basically. Like my, like I say, I want to add below that line. Yeah, that was okay, but like let's say we don't add anymore unless it's below 160, 124.64. If it goes below 124.64, we're gonna add. Yes, they're gonna make my price bad, but again, making losses smaller. PLTR is clearly holding that downtrend here, so not too aggressive or expecting it to do much, because like it could easily break through. So we just have to wait and see what it wants to do. The most weird trade was Nvidia, but like let's see, as I said, let's see what is gonna be happening here. If we lose 35.10 for good, like yesterday, it reclaimed it back right away. I'm not sure if today is gonna be able to do that, especially because we have earnings and like I guess after certain point, or I don't know if somebody's gonna be taking that position at the end of the day, like. Okay, PLTR coming to test that 124.64, 124.64 PLTR, and I think that once we do 124.64, that size that is there is only 200 lot, which is not there right now. He took it away, so he doesn't want those shares anymore. So what does that say? Probably he's losing strength. So I don't know. Maybe he's gonna show up when he's very close to there. But up to now, he's saying, hey, he doesn't want it. So Yeah, what I was saying is that because of the size that was there, but now it's not there. So if the size keep show up or whatever, once we sell off, we're gonna have a little bit more data. I mean, either thing is sell off or push back up from there. We're gonna have a little bit more data on that tape, how weak or strong it actually is. So we are holding very close to the 125. So we are printing 124.97, 97, 96, 25.01. We gap up 4 cents on that offer. So and then we gap down 8 cents. You see, that's the key element. Like yeah, I was impressed. I said, oh, I'm wrong. Like no, but wait for. We gap up 4 cents. We gap down 8 cents. So does that say good things about that price action there? Well, not really. Like look how we now 13 cents below. So and again, and that's exactly the same action we want to see when we get to that 124.64 or 65, and there we go. Look at that, we are right there, 3 cents below. Then what we do, we bounce back up 8 cents, 9 cents. So okay, we're gonna go back. Now we are so what do you do when you go there, my guy? You add. That's your point, to add. So let's let it play. 71. About 20 cents above the point of interest. But we should be holding quiet there. We shouldn't be too stressed about that one. It was a clear bounce. I know it bounced clear enough, and it didn't pierce it by a lot. So I'm probably gonna be wrong on that trade, but let's see. And I find that out after I talk myself out loud. Why? Because it didn't pierce the order. Let's see what is the print below the big order. So that print is. Yeah, it just went down by 3 cents from it. So, and I did add. After the interaction. So let's keep reading the tape. That's what I have to do. Yeah, it's not a big of a deal. I can even add around there and remove a little bit more. That's what I did previously, but I think it's a bit too late for me to do that. To add on the top and I don't know, the volume is okay. So let's just watch out the tape. So heavy offer at 125.09. We went down 124, 125.07, and we back to 09, then 04. Not a lot of information right now. The flow of the tape is a little bit lagging, whatever you want to call it. Volume got reduced by a lot right there. We are printing 25. Then we went down 12 cents from that offer, man. 20 cents from that offer. Okay, so let's see. So PLTR very hard to trade today compared to yesterday at this point. It's not because it is talking toward the downside. It's just it's doing a little much move to the upside, like getting those 25 retest. And we don't want to see those retests anymore. We know that the tape is selling, so why are you coming back in there? I mean, somebody is trying to buy more. And we know for sure that we're buying at 124.64. Are they going to be able to hold those shares when we are trading below? Let's see. So 124.80, 124.80. Offer is getting okay there. So printing 124.84, 124.87. Heavy offer at 87, and what we do? We gap down 10 cents. So 124.85, 124.80. I would like to see a little bit more action at the bid, and I just got it as I was mentioning, 77. That bid was 77, and we are printing higher, so that was good for the buyers. 77, okay, then we go down, 10 cents more. So, what should I think about this? You see, why would I go long in that? Why would I go long on that type of behavior. Like I probably should be killing the long that I have on Nvidia, but even if it doesn't work, I want to hold it. Like, and it is okay now, it's holding, but I want to hold it because I think I'm gonna print this trade as the weirdest trade that I have ever taken. Like, I mean, weird because of the execution. But yeah, so coming back to PLTR, let's go back and read that tape and see what this bad boy wants to do. I think that PLTR can easily come back to that 123. And though I have way less shares now, I don't think it's moment for me to take any bigger risk. Like yeah, like Nvidia is not really taking off. Once it take off, you're gonna leave everybody behind, but it's not doing it now. We are printing below that 64. 124, 66, 63, 64, 60, 59, oof, 58. Okay, are you gonna be holding, my guy? Are you going to be holding or buying more? Probably yes. Let's see. 124.51, 124.52, 54. Trading 10 cents below, like if there is nothing. So then we're gonna go back and retest it and then come back again. It's like playing ping pong from 124.64 to 124.54, and then we print 50, 53, 54, 44. Another 20 cents down. Ooh, that was so bad, my guy, so bad. Like, I mean, we came from, now we are printing 124.40. We print on that flush 34. Well, I mean 124.34. That was 20 cents from the 54. So I expect this to go back and retest that 124.50. Just because it is what it have been doing, but not because it's going to be holding above. 124, there we go, 47, 45, 44. This is a beautiful tape reading. I mean, like to me, it's very recreational, especially because it's doing that, like that, those tests, like for example, that printing at 50 again, 54. Like probably it's gonna go even like 64 again, like because it was the biggest guy at 64. Like there we go, we print 64. 66, 70. We left it. So 64, but there was no heavy offer. So 74, 75. 75 was heavy. So at the offer. So what we do, let's see. 68, 64. We come back to 60. That tape is very messed up, my guy. Like, I mean, it's interesting because the behavior is prolonged. Like, it's like, it's doing the same behavior that it was doing like half an hour ago, though the behavior is like it's not smooth. It's like yeah, like look at that, 80. Are you kidding me? Like you went down that way and then you just come back to 80. Probably that's saying that the sellers are getting exhausted. If we take it as a less fun fact, so like let's say, could be the seller exhausted. Yeah, this thing sell off a lot yesterday. So SPY is very quiet in a downtrend, and let's look at that SPY. Yeah, SPY is just going down little by little. So let's go back to PLTR. We are holding the 80, pretty much printing below the 80 at the bid. Okay, now we claim the 80, 85, 90. Okay, PLTR, you want to go higher now, huh? One of the funny things is that the two trades I have, like, yes, I know that PLTR did good in that flush, but I wanna, like I say, I wanna hold PLTR for a little bit longer, because if I can catch a similar move than yesterday, it's gonna be good. So, like I say, I didn't want to add risk, but now I do want to add risk to PLTR. Let's see if yeah, like, not a lot actually. Let's just add a little bit. And like the reason for that is because we were selling there. So anyway, so Let's see. Okay, a heavy offer at 16, and we drop a bit. We're gonna take a break. Okay,
Yes,
we're gonna
please.
take a little break. All right, we are back. So yeah, still those trades doing nothing. So PLTR, uh, yeah, like probably I should be thinking of getting out of there, or adding, or just leave the trade quiet. Um, Still having trouble holding higher. I went for a little break, so I also disconnect from the tape. So I didn't see what it was doing around there. I just see that it's not holding. Like, I mean, it can test the trend one more time. Like, but yeah, let's see. Nvidia not working, PLTR not working. So those trades are a little bit muted from the last half an hour, 45 minutes. So yeah. Nvidia, I don't. Let's see. Yeah, what is Nvidia doing? Yeah, Nvidia is just interesting. Both of the trade are very interesting. Like, I mean, but Nvidia is like, hey, I was expecting this to work a little bit faster on Nvidia, and going nowhere, my guy. Nowhere. Like, I mean, the other day I had a similar trade in Mara. Like, I mean, it was. Not execution wise, nothing to see, but like, let's say it was the price I was observing on Mara, and what it did right after this behavior, it was just a sell off. So it went all the way down. So is this one gonna do the same? Yeah, it's a different caliber of company, and like, so the question is, do I want to let it go there? I say I'm gonna leave it quiet because it is what it is. So it's just a little bit disappointed that this is not taking off yet, or taking down for good. But yeah, and again, like, look at the tape. The tape got super crowded. Like, and like now, this is a question that maybe I want to memorize for longer. Look at that size there, and look at that size here.
It's huge.
And we haven't print pretty much there yet, I think.
No.
And we are building these forces here. If with this trading here, that break there, the down move is gonna be like probably my entry in my swing trading account. But yeah, it's I have, as I memorize the trade on Mara, and I say, well, after this trading behavior coming from this place, it just went down. Something else I have to memorize is like, there is a big size, and we have been trading there for good, showing a strength, because this is not showing weakness here. Like, it's showing a strength. Yes, lack of buying. Like, a lot of people, I guess, want to buy it lower, like me. So yeah. Yeah, I got out. You see that? I got out of Nvidia. It was expected. One of those trades was not going to work. But like, now, do I want to go short at that 135? I probably want, but like, why would I go short? Because the bid that was there was heavy enough that my expectation is you should be holding there. So let's go a little bit short there. Like, we are no. I'm gonna do the same I did toward the upside. I'm gonna do it toward the downside. I'm gonna be building up a position. It's not like this is a nothing lost right now, if you get me. So I just wanna see if we're gonna be working toward the downside. I don't think that's gonna be a liquidity fish. Liquidity grab, I think they call it. Okay. I put a little bit more. Now let's let it play a bit, and let's see if we get us out. Remember, everybody that was buying like me on top of this right now, or they are out, or they are taking a loss. So what that's gonna fuel? If this is not a liquidity grab, it's gonna fuel the downside. But like starting to look a little bit better, I guess. Like, would you expect this move to be more violent? Probably yes. So based on that, I probably want to. Okay, let's see. How many minutes? 1 minute have been. It has been just 1 minute. Okay. Add a bit more. Now no adding unless it's in favor of my price. So now I am shorting both PLTR and NVDA.
So the SPY is pushing back up.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that the way that SPY is behaving is just because of the FOMC minutes?
Probably.
Oh yeah, I type FOMC instead of SPY. Man, that's a clear downtrend. And the thing is doing it right now, I have done it already 2 times.
Yeah.
This is the third.
And it keeps printing new lows.
Yeah, I'm gonna forget about Nvidia for now. Okay, my guy. I said I was going to forget about Nvidia and I wanted to add to PLTR,
Mm-hmm.
but I add to Nvidia by mistake. So it's okay, I'm just gonna keep it there. Let's see. What are you trading, Marie?
BPI for a reversal.
Yeah, that looks beautiful for reversal, like rounded bottom.
Mm-hmm.
No va a volver a casa si no estás. So, my guy, let's go back to read those
And
tapes.
you?
The same thing, NVIDIA and PLTR. Not working, taking losses pretty much. And, like, yeah, I want to read the tape on NVIDIA. And if I read the tape on NVIDIA, probably I'm going to be out of it. Because I won't be able to hold it. Because that tape wasn't indicating short. And I am going short. So, 27. We have this thing, like there is a lot of selling between 30 and 40, and then, well, between 30 and 50, I will say. A lot of selling. If that thing goes through there, it's so beautiful long, but it's not. It's going down. So I want to see if we're going to be retesting the 135 thing again. Average is 12, okay. Yeah, as I say, like this is in my book, my idea. This is not a short. So normally it goes there and fish things. So I'm gonna try to go out without the lost. So let's see. Even if you work as a short, to me it's like it's not looking short. So Now I have my stop loss at and an order to go out without any losses, and that's what I want to do. There we go. It's probably gonna get me, and then I will be willing to go back to build the position for the long and blah blah blah. But yeah, look, it's at 20. It's holding, not holding for that good, but holding still. I was talking about NVDA.
Well, SPY didn't make a lower low. Seems that the trend is reversing.
Okay. You know what? They're gonna hold the short. The RSI is the 1 minute is looking down. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna hold the short also on the BDA and PLTR trying again to go higher. That I kind of don't like on PLTR because like and I say probably the sellers are exhausted. So unless the SPY keeps selling off, probably they're gonna be having trouble keeping the price below 125.30. And there we go. It's just gonna get me out. Yeah. I'm out of this name PLTR. And let's see if I am interested to take anything back. But for now I'm not. So
So SPY gonna make a lower low. Making a lower low.
yeah, I should PLTR one more time. And the same rule. Yeah. Okay. No adding on to 124.64, and now I'm gonna wait for it to stay below there Or if not, just get me out one more time. I think that was a shakeout move. And man, this trading has been a little bit annoying
Mind blowing.
because yeah, it's so little by little here and there. Like the PLTR, as I said, let's see if I can put a different order to add below there.
There's going to be special shows everywhere for because of Nvidia. Nvidia earning.
Mm-hmm.
Davey,
Yeah,
I'm going to need another break.
yeah, that's good. Okay. So we're gonna be taking another break. I'll be back. So. So I add a little bit more to PLTR, and I know I add a little bit before the 124.64, but I think we're gonna break through the 124.64, and I just, yeah, I just supposed to tighten my stop loss, which I didn't, but I wanna be focusing to the tape for a little bit longer. Let's see, yeah, let's see what that tape is actually saying. Like I don't think this thing wants to go above 125. As I say, I know that the sellers are a little bit exhausted, and the indexes are doing whatever they are doing, and like, so very slow tape, a lot of multicolor prints. The bid is 92, drop off to 91, but then went up quite a lot, a couple cents, like 4 cents. I would say that's not a lot, but yeah. So 93, 92, tape super slow, as I say. So 94. You see, I get out of NVIDIA because I say like this is not correct. Like what I'm doing here is not correct. I say in my head, and I'm glad I got out just with a little lost.
And it pops.
Yeah, but now, do you really want to chase that one? I don't think so. Yeah, the same thing. So, copy tape. So that doesn't mean I have to be trading it, but yeah. What?
Are you trying to put us to sleep there, DV?
Well, the stocks are putting me to sleep.
I
I know
agree.
it's the things I am trading.
Gotta agree.
Well, I say the things I'm trading, but you're trading BBAI, and those names are. If those names are that sleepy too, imagine the rest.
Imagine, exactly.
So, what do I want to check? Did I learn anything from NVDA today? Yes, but we can do better than that. That's for sure. So PLTR, delete our thing. So holy crap, this is a lot of trading. What?
If I start snoring, buddy, it's your fault.
Yeah.
It's your fault. Singing lullabies.
Okay, so what I need to check? What I need to check? Funny because he did it twice. Well, I'm doing the same actually in this trade,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just the opposite. Like, and this one I have been able to hold and execute. No te consigo olvidar. That was a good trade.
A what?
Like I'm looking at everything and it's like because for example in NVDA
Mm-hmm.
like here this is a failure, like, so basically I was going long here,
Mm-hmm.
I add to the long because it's moving on my favor and I still took a loss. That's okay-ish, but let's say like, hey, that didn't work, that I didn't make any money on the trade, and then I start building a position here. This is just one trade, and then when it got me out, like, this is one trade, then it got me out and I flip short, add to the short, and got out with a minor loss. You hear me saying I don't want to read the tape on Nvidia because I am going short, and if I want to go short, like, hey, I'm gonna get myself out of the trade because of what I'm seeing on the tape.
Okay.
And it's exactly what happened. I literally got out with just a little bit of a loss here, or maybe
Oh,
even
good
less than,
job.
because I was reading the tape and this doesn't look like a short on the tape.
Mm-hmm.
So, but like the failure here was to flip instead of to keep smashing the same idea. Why? Because the tape is clear. Like it lose the for 1, 2, 3 minutes. It only trade below. It only stay below 135.10 for 3 minutes. Compared to for how long you have been trading here.
Mm-hmm.
So just like weak conviction here, but that's okay. But then I say like what I did here that it didn't work is what I am doing on Palantir, Though my patient is being like very
Tested
well
to
tested
know
here. Yeah, because this is choppy as hell. But the tape is like uh, excuse me, but it's like crap. Like the tape is like crap. So, what happened here is that hey, I went short, very small loss. That was a small loss. So then I went short again. Then I got a very small loss again. So those are like initial trade that it didn't work. Initial trade that it didn't work. Then I initiate again. Add, 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 add more. Add again. And here I took half. So here I was red with whatever I was red here, and here I passed from red to green. Then I hold up to break even. Break even was here, yeah. Up to break even, he get me out at break even here, and from there I say, oof. That was a long. I took a long, got out. Then I shorted from there, add to the short, add to the short, and here in this fake out got me out. Then I say, it's still a short. So initiate another position, add to the short, add to the short, 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 and again, it got me out twice. But what happened? Like even if we do those fake out twice, the name is still under the water. So I just initiate another position, add to the short, add to the short, and here I run out of patience. Like here, like as I say, it's testing my patience. Like this is more than this. The add on that one alone is more than those three ads because I run out of patience. So and yeah, I could be breaking even on the trade, or I could just let it go. I say I want the low of the day on this thing. And like, it's not that I want the low of the day, it's that the tape is looking like crap. So unless Superman come and try to start buying those things, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. So, and I remember like when I used to trade just based on the tape, though I got horrible timing at that time, I was able to predict by the end of the day kind of where the longevity of the move was. So I want to be able to benefit from that, but without smoking myself. So like those losses are quite small. So like yes, I have a decent loss for the day, but if this trade work, I'm gonna be paying like double of that. So just as I did yesterday, like. But trading the way I was trading last week, I guess that by now I will be like max loss or whatever. So I don't know. So this have some value for sure. It does have some value because it's allowing me to only add when I am right. But yeah. So now we are literally 15 cents from the level of interest on PLTR. Still going down, and SPY is about to break something that looks almost like a flat bottom, and when those guys break, they don't look cute. So
they go crazy, right?
Yeah. And BDA, man, that's a big fail. That was so nice build up here, just to let it go the way I let it go.
It's still trading at 135. It's crazy.
Yeah, but like
It's
like,
still trading within $1.
Yeah.
Insane. Nvidia, where you know today is the earning day, and it's still not doing anything.
Actually, let's take the freedom and check what is the implied volatility on that move today. Oof. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Ah, no, okay, the volatility dropped by 18%. Nvidia earnings implied move IB crush. Yeah, okay, so 18%.
After.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, I think it's like, and in the 30 days it's 58%.
So, you reviewed your trade. Are we signing off?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, we are.
You just
at the time.
reviewed your trade beautifully.
Yeah.
And it was at 4:32. I thought you were ending it there, but
No, no, I wasn't intentional. I was just saying what I did. Yeah, today, as I say, like right now, I am like if I liquidate PLTR there, I'm gonna be pretty okay for the day. PLTR. So if I liquidate PLTR right there, I'm gonna be very okay for the day. But we don't try to be okay. We try to do better, and like this is why I still unlearn. I'm still trying to learn new things, and still trying to see how we find the best recipe that works for me. Like I know that there is not a holy grail in anything here. Like trading, if you jump a strategy from a strategy, you're gonna have big trouble with that. So it's still my strategy. What I'm working is in the execution because I was taking two of a big loss, and the way I proved that it was because my wife, which is acting as a floor manager for me, the other day because I was making too many mistakes, she say, "Okay, you're only gonna be trading after 10:30 whenever you do this. Like next day, that day you have to trade. Wait until 10, not 10:30, 10 for you to take a trade." So on that day, I took trades after 10, and I took just a few trades, and like the losses were pretty much as big as if I was trading from 9:30. So on a bad day, let's say, so I say, oh, that shouldn't be because like I am avoiding the opening. So and the reason why it was is because like, hey, going in with full size, unless you have a very tight stop loss and you're willing to go back in, is better. But that's not what I was doing. So and there is a lot of slippage that you pay on those two. So yeah, so we did some changes, and like that's why you see like now, like I am literally like I am red because of the fees, literally, like I am three times the fees, like three times the money I have lost. I have three times that in fees only. So and it's because of the way of executing. But I like it more because though I am red in execution, whenever I make money is more decent. So, but it's just a work in progress. That execution, new execution way of executing the trades. Let's see if it's gonna keep working or not. And yeah, I take from here and keep from there and blah blah blah. Whatever works is gonna be working. And yeah, so that's it for me. What about you, Marie?
well, usually the ones that I trade move a lot. Guess what? Didn't move. So if you're looking at QBTS, if
Ay,
you,
ay, ay.
yep, per
I just see chop, chop,
chop around. So if you're looking at QBTS, yeah, you're going long. Yeah, you're going long at. So I was going long at 17.14, and then taking a little bit of profit at 17.46 on the tape, saying it's going to 18. But hey, so it was long short, long short, long short, long short, chopped me up a big time. So then we're looking at Rigetti was the same. Look at Rigetti. Ay, freak.
Yeah, it's funny that those two were so similar.
So similar.
Normally it's
so
QBT
similar.
and QBTS.
Right? So similar. So those are the two that I was trading, and then the other one is BBI. So BBI, I was looking for a reversal, and I thought the reversal was happening at 4:15. So was going in, then came back down. It actually went down to 4:04. And I got in at 4:09, and I am now holding. for that position. It did not print lower lows. It is consolidating right now, so I'm still not red. I'm breaking even. So we'll see what that's going to happen. If I'm looking at the tape, there's a good possibility of a significant pop. So, like you said earlier, Davey, there's a rounded bottom. It seems like the seller has run out. The RSI has climbed up. And we've got the MACDs as well that are quite high. So I'm looking for that one to print a little bit and take some red away from my day. But we'll see how that goes.
Understood.
Understood.
Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be
Choppy,
everything.
choppy.
Yeah, very choppy day. As I say, like the open, I didn't expect it to be like that. But like I think I asked Marie at some point, do you think that because of the FOMC meeting it's gonna be like that? But yeah, it has been very quiet, very choppy. Not really like like I don't know. Like I mean, Nvidia, like the Nvidia lasting there for so long. But yeah. And then it manifests after, but like I mean, it took forever. Like my guy, like really. So, but yeah. So
Yeah, I'm the same. And now we're here in BBI and
yeah, it's this is not our usual days. So but
No.
it's,
no, moves happen a little bit quicker,
yeah.
right? So
We're gonna be here tomorrow. That's our this is our journey. So we're gonna be here like every day from 9 a.m. to 11:30. So if you have fun or if you got any value from those videos, feel free to like and subscribe. And yeah, we're gonna see you tomorrow. Everybody have a good day. Bye.
bye.